Welcome to the Kentucky Road Course. As this track has not been on the schedule since season 1, as we are happy to be back here in the beautiful state of Kentucky. Now, let's send it down trackside to meet your drivers to watch out for today's race. As you see, the beautiful Alfa Romeo pace car going to lead us down to the green flag today here in Kentucky. Chase Elliott lines up on pole position. He's a great road course driver. Let's see what he can do. Austin Cindric will roll off second. Let's see what he can do. He's pretty good on the road courses as well as Chase Elliott. And AJ Allmendinger, he'll roll off third. Let's see what he can do today. He's an excellent road course ringer. He is the dinger. Kyle Larson rolls off P4 today. He's pretty good on the road courses. Does he have anything for the top 3? Austin Kasner, he's 50-50 on the road courses. Let's see what he can do. As Boris this weekend, let's see what the road course guy can do. We also want to watch out for Kimi Räikkönen in the 15 this weekend. Kimi's back in NASCAR. Let's see what he can do. And Andy Lally is in the 66 today. Let's see what he can do today. And last week's winner, Noah Scholl. But this week in the car is Elizabeth Wiley. Noah Scholl won at Chicagoland, as that was a pretty cool victory, as that locked him in as the full-time driver for next year. The announcement has been made already. But drivers, start your engines here in Kentucky Road Course. As engines are firing up, we're going to go 6 laps today. As Chase Elliott, Austin Cindric, AJ Allmendinger, Kyle Larson, Martin Truex, Christopher Bale, Carl Smith, Chase Briscoe, Michael McDowell, Ross Chastain, Austin Kasner. As this is going to be an exciting battle here in Kentucky at the Kentucky Road Course, as the pace car, as there's 6 turns, 1 right-hander and 5 left-handers. So here we go. Green flag's about to drop. Here we go. Boogity, 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 boys and girls. Let's go race it. Let's go road course racing, drivers. All right, Chase Elliott and Austin Cindric's going to lead us down to the green flag. As we're going to make 6 turns today, 1 right-hander, as I said earlier, and a lot of straightaways, actually, at this beautiful road course. You see Elizabeth Wiley back there in the back. Chase Elliott takes an early lead heading into turn 1. Turn 1's a little bit tricky. It's like Sonoma, as we don't know what to expect. As Martin Truex Jr. locks up the brakes. He locked up the brakes there. Let's look at a replay here and see what happened to Martin as he locks up the brakes and he cools his brakes off. Chase Elliott heading into that left-hander before getting into the right-hand. Heading into the right-hander before getting into the left-hander, I should say, as Daniel Suarez and them. You want to be on the bottom heading into turn 1, and you want to be on the inside and then the outside. So this race is going to be pretty exciting as Chase Elliott heading in and out of turn 5, heading down to that front stretch into turn 6, back on, well, not the front stretch, but heading down the straightaway into turn 6. As Chase Elliott, Austin Cindric's going to lead us down into turn number 6. It's been an interesting lap 1 as Chase Elliott leads out of turn 6. Will he lead lap number 1 as we got a pass for third? Kyle Larson got underneath AJ there. As you see just a bunch of side-by-side racing here is Chase Elliott's going to lead lap number 1. Chase Elliott leads lap 1. Here we go to start off lap number 2. What can happen here? It looks like Austin Dillon locks up the brakes there. He locks them up big time as Anthony Alfredo goes away. He's looping it. He spins it out. Eric Jones gets caught up in it. That is the second time this is the second weekend in a row that those two have tangled together. Andy Lally makes it out. Noah Gragson, Ryan Newman collected in that, and Corey LaJoie and Elizabeth Wiley are collected. That is going to end lap 2, and we'll restart on lap 3 as, wow, that was a 6-car pile up there on lap 2 in turn 1. As you see all the safety crews and tow trucks there, as Austin Dillon is going to be out of the race. Eric Jones is out of the race. Man, that is the second week in a row as Chicagoland on the last lap, as we'll get into that later. Elizabeth Wiley is out. Man, she's just had a rough season. Corey LaJoie is out. Ryan Newman is out. And finally, Noah Gragson is out of the race in the 62 Hunt Brothers Pizza car. So 6 cars, like I said, like we said, were collected in this. Let's look at a replay of that. As we're going to go send it down to the replay system here and see what happened here. It looks like Anthony Alfredo is on the bottom, and like we said, that is where you want to be on turn 1. But Austin Dillon just locks up the brakes big time, does not know what to do there, and spins it around, and Eric Jones gets collected into that. Second week in a row for those two drivers, as Ryan Newman and Noah Gregson didn't have anywhere to go, and that just leaves Corey LaJoy and Elizabeth Wiley nowhere to go. Now, these two have a bit of a history this season, dating back to last weekend at Chicagoland. Let's take a look at what happened there at Chicagoland on the last lap here. This was to end the race. Eric Jones just looks like he sends it in on Austin Dillon, but I guess the throttle got hung. I don't know, but 6 cars, like we said, were in this wreck. Let's go back. Green flag racing, boys. As the green flag is about to drop once again. We're going to restart on lap number 3. Who leads lap number 3? Austin Cindric makes the pass on Chase Elliott on the outside. Austin Cindric leads lap 3. Here we go to start lap number 4. Chase Elliott's going to try and get underneath Austin Cindric. Oh, he does. Chase Elliott gets underneath him. That is loosening up Cindric. Oh, Cindric is loose. What a save by Austin Cindric. That is going to make him lose a lot of ground there, though. That is a tough break for Cindric because he was doing good, but Chase Elliott just got underneath him. Let's look at a replay of that. It looks like Chase Elliott just gets underneath him. Nowhere for Cindric to go, and he saves it, thank the Lord. As Chase Elliott's going to lead out of turn 2. Here he goes heading into turn 3. Him and Larson are going to battle that out. As Austin Cindric trying to find his way back into it, as Andy Lally is the last car, as he is running last at the moment of the lead lap cars. Chase Elliott leads. Oh, Martin Truex Jr. locks up the brakes again. Man, that is the second time he has locked up the brakes. As Andy Lally making a pass on Anthony Alfredo there. As Chase Elliott's going to lead heading into turn number 6. As you see a bunch of drivers side by side in turn 3 there. Bubba Wallace on the outside in turn 1. Andy Lally just made up a lot of positions there. Chase Elliott leads lap number 4. Here we go to start up lap number 5. As it just got really cloudy, that is going to play an effect to the track surfaces. Andy Lally makes up more position there. Chase Elliott leads lap number 4, like we said. Oh, we got side-by-side racing by teammates there as Ryan Preece is on the inside and Ricky Stenhouse is on the outside there. But Michael McDowell just gets underneath. Truex sends him up the track. There's a battle for 10th. 3-wide racing back here in the back, as with only 3 races left after this, Pocono, Darlington, and Indy, lots of drivers are going to be fighting for everything they got. As Kyle Larson and Chase Elliott are now getting side-by-side as Austin Kastner clears Martin Truex Jr. Austin Kastner is, I believe, inside the top 10. As Kyle Larson is your new leader. Chase Elliott is second. Third is A.J. Allmendinger. Fourth, got 5th. Oh, Ross Chastain inside the top 10 now. Oh, Lord, he just moves Martin Truex Jr. out of the way there. Joey Logano gets into Ryan Preece there. Wow, what an amazing racing. What amazing racing this has been since the drop of the green flag there. Boris said as William Byron lays the bumper to the back of the 20. Wow, lots of bumper laying. This reminds me of Martinsville earlier this season where on the last lap, Kevin Harvick and them just lay the bumper back, lays the bumper and gets into that. Joey Logano locks up the brakes. Now Kyle Busch slides. What a save by Kyle Busch. Alex Bowman clears the contact back there in the back is the 37 and the 47. Andy Lally clears Blaney, clears Preece. Now he's going to try and clear Ricky Stenhouse. An amazing racing we have so far here. Kyle Larson passes Elliott on the outside and now jumps back into the inside line. An amazing race we have so far as you see William Byron clears MTJ. Wow, what an amazing race this has been so far as Kyle Larson leads lap number 5. Here we go. 2 laps to go in the Kentucky road course. As you see, Andy Lally making it 3 wide. Andy Lally started back there in the back and has made a lot of ground in the last 4 laps. As Kyle Larson, you're still your race leaders. Chase Elliott's going to try and get underneath them. It does not work. But Chase Scott's going to get underneath AJ Allmendinger. Will it work? I believe it will. As you just did not want to get the bump related to you, because I mean they're just hard to make up ground. As as AJ Allmendinger falls back a lot there, it seems like. As you see the rest of the field back here in the back here. As your top 5 is Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott. Let's see. As you see a bunch of racing here, but back to your top 5, it's Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, Jay Scott, now Chase Briscoe, Jay Scott, and Cross Smith. That is your top 5. 10th is Daniel Suarez. Lots of side-by-side racing on a road course, which is kind of shocking, to be honest with you. As you see, lots of clean racing, though. Some of it's been dirty, but you take what you can get. As Kyle Larson's going to lead out of turn number 6. White flag is in the air one more time around as Kyle Larson is leading out of turn number 6. White flag in the air one more time around. Kyle Larson is your race leader. Kyle Larson leads. Here we go. White flag. What's going to happen here? Will somebody lock up the brakes and cause a wreck, or will we race cleanly? Looks like we're going to race cleanly. Oh, no. Anthony Alfredo locks up the brakes. He slides. Justin Haley gets collected. Cole Custer gets collected, and Kyle Larson is going to win the race. Chase Elliott finishes 2nd. Jay Scott finishes 3rd. Chase Briscoe 4th, and Cross Smith 5th. As you see the rest of the field there. And Eric Almirola is the last car to finish. Anthony Alfredo is out of the race, obviously. Justin Haley is out of the race, and Cole Custer will be out of the race. Well, that was an exciting race as Kyle Larson punches his ticket now. 3 cars are out. Let's look at the replay here as a total of 10 cars are out of this race. As a total of 9 cars are out of this race. Sorry about that. As Kyle Larson's going to do a burnout to celebrate his win and punches his ticket to the playoffs with only 3 races remaining in the regular season. Kyle Larson celebrates in victory lane. Well, we hope you like, subscribe, and enjoy for more racing action as we'll see you at the Tricky Triangle next time.